Back in May of this year, we took the HTC Desire 816 for a spin and concluded it was a mid-tier phone with flagship DNA. We hoped those genes were dominant, and that we'd begin to see more flagship-like performance out of HTC mid-range. This time around, we're looking at the HTC Desire I. With its huge front-facing selfie camera, it's looking right back at us. Should you consider the Desire I for your next phone? Let's dive right in and find out. The Desire I feels solid in the hand. Rounded corners look nice, and its edges are rounded over for a comfortable but secure grip. Unlike the One M8, the Desire is made of polycarbonate, not aluminum. Unlike the One E8, the Desire I is semi-matte, not hyper-glossy. This helps to do an excellent job of fighting off fingerprints, but we wish it was a little more grippy. The Desire I eschews the rounded back of the M8 and E8, opting instead for a flat slab that is very stable on your desk. Weighing in at 154 grams, it's no lightweight, but it doesn't feel particularly heavy. Despite its svelte 8.5mm thickness, measuring in at almost 152 by 74mm, it does feel large. Due to its size, HTC had to move its traditional button orientation such that the power button is under the volume rocker on the right side of the phone. This means the Desire I is most definitely a phone you'll have to use both hands to operate. The IPX7 rating on the Desire I is a very welcome feature. In addition to being dust resistant, the Desire I can survive a splash or even a dip in water, up to a meter deep, for up to 30 minutes. Our review model got to the Pocket Now Utah offices just in time for the rainy season. In the past, we've tried to hide our devices from the rain, but we felt less nervous about using it in wet and humid places than we have with any normal phone that we've reviewed, durable phones notwithstanding. Turning to the front of the phone, we really love the front-firing boom sound speakers on the Desire I. HTC decided to hide the speakers, kind of in plain sight. So far, we've been surprised how little dust these grills have gathered, and they sound absolutely wonderful.
Let's hope the next time we make first contact, it isn't with a room full of corpses.
Let's hope.
The screen on the Desire I really stands out with its bright but not oversaturated colors and deep blacks that look great, especially when watching Netflix and other videos. This is thanks in part to the 5.2-inch Full HD LCD panel that HTC opted to use. Inside the Desire I is 16 gig of storage, and there's no 32 gig option. To combat this, an empty microSD card slot is included, and it's capable of adding an additional 128 gig capacity for your pictures, videos, and even apps if you want to go to the trouble of moving them over. HTC included Android 4.4.4 KitKat with Scent 6.0 for the Desire I, with some sources claiming that an update to Lollipop is slated somewhere in the first quarter of 2015. Sense, along with HTC's own suite of software, don't fight stock Android. Instead, they complement it. HTC has done a tremendous job unifying both their operating system and their preloaded apps such that everything feels like it belongs together. Some of the main feature points of the Desire I are the cameras. The camera app comes with some neat features that you'll probably play with once, then forget about, including a split screen mode for taking a picture of yourself while you're taking a picture of something else, and quite a few other things as well. The Desire I even comes with a dedicated physical shutter button. When using the main camera, the positioning of the lens takes a little bit of getting used to keep your fingers out of the way. Stills were crisp and clear and colors were vibrant. Blurry pictures were the exception rather than the rule. Pictures taken in low light situations without the flash were fair, but not outstanding. The dual LED flash really helps, but we wish that it did a better job grabbing details when lighting wasn't ideal. HDR helped in these situations, but that's not a guaranteed cure either. The primary selling point of the Desire I is the 13 megapixel front-facing camera. HTC opted for better wide-angle views than low-light performance here, but given the nature of selfies, we think it was the right call, and the Desire I doesn't disappoint. Videos taken with the Desire I weren't anything particularly noteworthy. We noticed quite a bit of choppiness in videos with even small amounts of motion. In everyday use, the HTC Desire Eye is plenty fast enough for anything you can throw at it. Sense UI is quick and responsive, and we only notice slowdowns when launching some of AT&T's pre-installed apps. After running synthetic benchmarking utilities, the Desire Eye scores pretty well. All that performance is thanks to a Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 clocked at 2.3 GHz running on all 4 cores. It's got an Adreno 330 GPU and 2 GB of RAM as well. All of those specs put the Desire Eye very, very close to the flagship range. With great power comes great battery draw. To address that, the Desire Eye comes with a non-removable 2400 mAh LiPo battery, which isn't huge, but it'll get you through at least a full day of moderate use. Once the battery has been exhausted, Qualcomm's Quick Charge technology is supposed to recharge up to 75% faster than devices without the tech. But you'll have to use the supplied charger or one that's compatible. For now, the HTC Desire Eye is an AT&T exclusive. Pricing runs from $550 with no annual contract to $150 if you're willing to and able to agree to a 2-year plan through the carrier. Typically, when we review a phone out here in the Pocketnow, Utah offices, we carry our daily driver alongside the review device. This time, the review device was good enough, fast enough, and all around comfortable enough to replace our daily driver. That's saying a lot. If you're thinking about buying the Desire Eye for its cameras, although they're 13 megapixels, they still have their downsides. So don't let the cameras alone be your deciding factor. On the other hand, its screen is beautiful and sharp, its speakers sound amazing, its battery is big enough to last all day, and it's stylish enough to turn heads, which ours did on several occasions. If you still have any doubt, the Desire Eye beat out the HTC One M8 on the 2014 Pocketnow Holiday Shopping Guide, and the Desire Eye finds itself becoming HTC's most giftable handset for this holiday season.